Hey there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We have done a little bit off camera here, just like maybe one cycle, maybe two. Clearly our dupes are idling now, so I need to give them something to do real quick, but I'm just gonna give you a run through of what we've got going on here. So thanks a lot to Bob in the last episode for giving me some pointers to help us move forward in this series. One of those being to set up an area for us to put in our ration boxes so that we don't have to worry about refrigeration and our food is not going to spoil. So I went ahead and did that. I sort of scooted this over here just because I wanted to use this as a nice little nook here. I didn't want to dig this out anymore since there's sand there and that water's going to fall through. So I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just use this as our little carbon dioxide sucker area. So you can see already, like, I literally just finished building this today, but already this is unbreathable air down here. So pretty soon it's going to turn into black. I believe we'll see that in this mode, or is that a different mode? Let's see here. Lights, plumbing, ventilation, germ. Okay, so yeah, it must be this oxygen overlay that eventually this is going to turn black, and that will basically seal in the food for us. We did have another principle available, but none of the dupes were any good, so I decided to take a couple pip eggs. I also built 2 more Gemmo batteries because, as Bob pointed out, 1 coal generator will supply enough for 5 Gemmo batteries, and I don't want that coal to go to waste. So it doesn't matter how long it takes us to use up this battery charge. It's probably going to be a while since we're not actually using electricity for very many things. So that will be okay, but otherwise this coal generator is going to be wasting more coal than we need it to. And I do want to also give a shout out to Francis John, who is another YouTuber that plays a lot of Oxygen Not Included. That's where I got this little setup from, one of his tutorials, and he has a lot of really great Oxygen Not Included tutorials if you want some to check out. I'd love to make some of my own someday, but I don't think I'm quite there yet with my knowledge of this game. But, you know, if I keep this up, hopefully eventually. And I did clear out this area down here and put in some ladders. Another thing that Bob pointed out, it's good to put in ladders because it will allow the water to drain through any extra water we are going to have coming down here. But our dupes can also still run across these ladders as though this is a surface up here. So I realized at the end of last episode what I could do with these little bodies of water here, that I don't want to deal with trying to funnel them down here. And I just thought of this. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. But now that we have the electric pumps researched, we can actually put a water pump in here and then put a pipe up here all the way along here, and then we can do an outspout where the water will just pour out of here and drop down into our water, and then once that is all emptied out of there, we can use that for something else. I don't know if I want to build this a little better. I do kind of want this to be like a uniform water area, but the problem is there's so much carbon dioxide down here already that I would like to build a water skimmer at some point to really take care of this. And it's going to take our dupes forever if we decide to like clear this out and make this a nice water container. So I think I'm going to hold off on that for now. And we're just going to take care of getting this water out of here just so that I don't have to worry about the possibility of this potentially breaking here, and then the water spilling all over our base, and then we have a mess to clean up. So let's go ahead and do that first thing, which means we'll be able to give these guys something to do. So let's see here. Plumbing. That's not the right one. Maybe I did not actually research this like I thought I did. Pitcher pump outhouse. Okay. Yeah, I must not have. Okay, well, I guess we know what our next research is going to be here. Ah, it is true. I did not research the pump. So here's our liquid vent that I was talking about. And where is our water pump that we're going to need? I don't see that under liquids for some silly reason. Ah, here's the water sieve we'll need to research eventually. But I guess I need to find this real quick. Oh, I'm a big dummy. It's in this first plumbing thing right here. For some reason I was looking for a slightly different icon. So we'll go ahead and get that going. We might as well just go all the way down here because our researcher is pretty fast, so we won't have to wait too long for that. Alright, well since we can't do that till the research is done, we gotta find something else for our dupes to do. Is our room... Yes, okay, so our barracks is now properly a room. Last time I realized that I didn't have the ceiling closed off, so it wasn't actually a room. Let's see here. Another thing Bob pointed out is that we could very easily make a... I can't remember whether it's a mess hall or a great hall and increase morale that way. Now, another thing I'm not certain about with morale that maybe one of you guys can tell me is, will our dupes only have the morale bonus while they're in these rooms? So, like, most of the time, right, they're not going to be actually doing anything of use in these rooms. Will that morale bonus actually carry over? Like, will it last for a couple hours after they leave the room and go on to do the rest of their business? Or is that only going to be a boost while they're in their room? That's a question I have not answered yet myself, so if you know the answer and would like to share with me, by all means, please let me know. Okay, so for the mess hall, we need mess table and no industrial machinery. That's super easy, so it must have been the Great Hall, yes, that Bob was talking about. Mess table, decor item, and a recreational building. Alright, I think we might have to research something for that as well, because I know we have the water cooler, yes, but I think we're going to need to research like a potted plant, yeah, like maybe this guy here. But we'll go ahead and build perhaps the mess table, and I'm gonna change... Actually, no, we're gonna leave this around. What does the tile need? Yeah, okay, we're just gonna leave that there. Oh yeah, another quick trick is to leave these doors open. If you left click on the door, change it to open instead of auto, because as it was pointed out to me, my dupes were actually taking a little bit of extra time by having to open those doors whenever they went in. So we'll go ahead and find ourselves a mess table. Okay, so I don't know really how many of these we need right now, but we'll just put a couple down right here, because we're not going to have more than 2 dupes in there at a time. And then we'll put another door and some more tile, and we'll see what that does for us. Thankfully, we didn't quite disturb this pocket of carbon dioxide, so that's good. I was worried about that sand falling down here, but we are okay so far. Alright guys, did you finish building this yet? Room overlay. Alright, this is a mess hall, so now we just need to add this water cooler here. I was worried that maybe this was going to be too big for the room bonus, but it seems like it's okay. Alright, we need some busy work for our guys to do. I don't know that I really want to do much more digging right at this time, because we have plenty of space for things to go. So I guess now the next thing would be making sure we research the stuff that we should be researching. And, oh, how about, well, okay, once she gets done researching plumbing, we can give our dupes a little upgraded bathroom. Maybe we'll put the bathroom next to the bedroom. I know I literally just said that we were going to stop digging, but I'm a liar. What can I say? I'm going to throw in this floor down here so that way we can get all that nice little copper there. Uh-oh. Okay, well we don't have... Alright, I take this back, guys. Cancel! We don't have strong digging, so we can't get through granite. That's a slight problem. So maybe we'll just put our new bathroom down here. And then I'm going to... Oops, not that. We'll deconstruct this ladder. And we're just gonna have one entrance over here because I only want my dupes coming and going from one side of this bathroom, so that way we can tell them which direction they should be washing their hands. Otherwise, we would have to put toilets in the middle and put sinks on either side of them, which is just going to be an extra amount of sinks that we don't really need. Okay, so duplicant skills. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is why I was asking about the morale bonus, because right now... Oh, actually... Okay, he has a lot of extra morale. Oh, that's because he's in the mess hall right now. So here's the thing, is that I want to give him another skill, but when I looked at this before, it was not going to meet his morale need. So as soon as he leaves the mess hill, he's not going to have the morale anymore, and now I'm kind of like wondering, well, how long does that morale last? Is he going to be sad the minute he walks out of that mess hall, or is it going to last for a little bit? But we can build the skill scrubber to remove any of the skills from our dupes that we need, because... Or we can remove any of the skills from the dupes if we need... for free, basically. It just takes some time. And so if the morale boost is just going to be way too low on him, then I suppose we can take care of that. So now the question is, what do we want to train him? Part of me wants to do this improved carrying, but I also would like to have someone be able to dig through the hard digging. I think we might go ahead and do that for now. It's kind of a decent combo with the hard digging and the improved carrying, because that way he can carry more of the stuff that he digs out. Okay, so we'll do that. In that case, I suppose we could build the bathrooms up here. I forgot that we had a skill that was trainable on that guy. And we can just save this for something else later on. Make sure our oxygen diffuser can keep up. It does seem like it's okay, so that is good news. Alright, you researched liquid bridge, liquid pipe, liquid pump, and liquid vent. Fantastic! That means we can take care of this. Unfortunately, we gotta dig some of this out because our dupes can't get over here. So we'll put a ladder there. And I don't want them to have to get super wet and cold. So we'll just start with the pump up here. Let's see if this is gonna work. Liquid pump. Can I just place it in the water? Yeah, I think maybe I can. So we'll cancel that. Let's see here. I thought maybe it had to be on the ground, but maybe it can just be like floating in the water, which is a little weird, honestly, but whatever. And then we can build this liquid pipe. Like so. And yeah. Then a liquid vent right there. Okay, we'll see if this works. Oh, right, we're gonna have to power this thing too. Oh, wait a second. Okay, you guys are gonna have to dig through this in order to build that wire there, so we want to bring the wire up here. We can just technically, I think, do this. I think we can have both pipe and wire in the same spot. I think that was something that you didn't used to be able to do, but in this latest patch, at least, I believe you can. We'll find out. Okay, we've got our water pump going now. Look at her go. I love this cute little animation of these little spheres of water bursting through our pipes. That's pretty adorable. So let's see if that's gonna pour out like I'm hoping it is. Yay! Fantastic. Of course, our dupes are gonna get a little wet for a while they go underneath that spout, but they're just gonna have to deal. I don't know why these guys are coming down here. I guess to pick up some materials. Seems a little odd, but... Oh, that's right, because we had this dig here that was like required hard digging, and we just researched. So that makes sense. Anyway, there's a few things that I came to the realization of over the last few minutes that I feel a little sheepish over. These cracks are not what I said they were earlier. This is not the area being unstable. I totally remembered that basically this means there's something in here. So like if I click on this, it says buried object. So basically that's a lot of times how we get the calories that we actually have now. So like muck root and stuff like that. Any sort of edible stuff can be found in there, or random things. Like I think, yeah, for instance, this mealwood seed would be one of those things that could be found in those little areas with cracks. So honestly, I should be digging this stuff up whenever I see it, like so, to make sure I get whatever goodies are hidden behind there. Alright, so our water pump is probably going to be working for quite a little time there. What we could do to get our other bathroom started is put another pump down here, so that way we don't have to take away from this. Another thing I realized over the last few minutes is that we should actually be putting our mess hall, like, right in here, because that's next to the ration boxes. Instead of them... I guess the mess hall isn't like super far away, but instead of them coming up here, they can just run right next to that stuff. So we'll go ahead and deconstruct that. And we'll move it. First of all, we're going to open this and open that. And then we'll move our furniture to right here. Put our water cooler. And... in the last few minutes, we also finished researching our flower pots. So, oh, interesting. I wonder why this is positive decor? Maybe because of these little glow bug things? That's interesting. Okay, we'll see what this does for our rooms. Great tall decor item plus 20 decor. How much decor is that going to be? I don't know that it says. Decor plus 10%. Is that plus 20 decor? Is that a percentage? I don't know. That seems a little... Uh-oh. Let's plant... I guess we have to plant a briar seed, because that's all we have. Oh, and you guys are running out of things to do, are you? Okay. We'll take care of that. How about we go ahead and put down another... liquid pump here. Let's see, where are we gonna want this? I think I'm gonna put the bathroom... Where did I say I was gonna put the bathroom? Next to the bedrooms? I guess. I don't want to spread things out too much, so maybe I'll just put the bathrooms right here. So, put that pump there. And build some... pipe. I'm gonna... I can't remember if I need to research something for it to go through the floors. I don't think I do. But I'm gonna just put it over here so I can keep an eye on it and have a better idea of where this pipe is. Although it is kind of ugly, just sort of hanging out in the air, isn't it? Oh well. Oops, I don't know why I removed my door, but we'll put it back. And gotta have a floor here so that we make sure that room is closed off. And check out another research. I think we'll choose smart battery. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory exactly how we utilize the smart batteries, but I do remember that being a good thing. I think, if anything, because it takes up less space in these Gemmo batteries, if I remember correctly. Alright, well, we've got a few different projects underway, which is a good deal. And next time, hopefully we'll be able to finish out our luxurious bathroom here. That is going to do it for this episode, though. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. And until next time, stay foxy.